Does the mic work now? Yeah, it sure looks like it works. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately you won't hear me, rather, on the open screen, so I'll just head over to capture really quick, so... Well, just so I can get you on the line.
Yep. Got a Dyson ad.
Yeah. Alright. So, yeah. Blood Bowl. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. Some minor technical difficulties, and by minor, I mean major. Heck, I'll tell you why, Kitsu. I didn't turn on the desktop audio. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me see if I can quickly open up the test stuff and... No, I don't need to know what's new in Google Chrome.
You not have the Discord audio going to it?
Oh, I had the Discord audio going to it.
I hear it now.
Yeah,
it's very quiet.
All right, let me see if I can fix that too. Oh no! All my heckles broke. There you go.
You know, I don't think this show is suitable for children.
Now I shall have to heckle you.
This show is suitable for anybody.
All right, turning you up. Okay, hear you.
Yep.
Whoa! Yeah.
See?
Let's see if we can.
Wow, that was pretty loud.
Yeah, you were down to like 70, and I put you up to 170.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's just try to like 104 and see if that's any better. Cause. All right. What am I looking at? Where are we? Gotta love tech issues. Yeah, of course. You definitely gotta love tech issues. All right. So how's it sounding now?
Sound good.
Okay.
So far.
All right, cool. Coming in doubles. Oh, damn it, that's right. Okay, so that's if I turn off Discord. Now try.
Yeah, okay. Let's
Okay, so if I don't need the Discord channel, if I have my desktop audio on. This is why I liked Twitch Studio. OBS has these weird quirks.
Yeah, but blame people not using it.
I was using it.
Well, not as many people are using it.
Sure. All right. Okay, well, with that hopefully working now, let's say we go over our teams, because obviously we're playing, right?
Tomorrow.
No, today.
Not tomorrow. Today.
Thanks, Mokoko. All right. But one thing I did actually want to note that I noticed that I actually kind of liked.
Yeah.
Our team logos are about as opposite as they could possibly be.
Yep.
Like I'm red and white, you're blue and black. The colors are on opposite sides of the logos. It's amazing, isn't it? All right, but yeah. Anyway, in case we haven't mentioned it before, I'm Chun, that's Digi, and Kitsu just hit another broken alert.
Good job. She does that.
Yep. So yeah, it is the Lizard Talk versus the Last Hope. Let's take a look at your team first, because I want to. Let's see, it's Skaven. We have Baldwin the Leper. You're Reynold the Crusader with Mighty Blow and Grab. An interesting blitzer, certainly. Barristan the Man-at-Arms with Block. Dismas the Highwayman, a thrower with Hail Mary and Accurate. A little bit of both sides of that, isn't it?
Yep.
Paracelsus, the Plague Doctor, with Fumblerooski. Okay.
So I can actually blitz with them and
Sure.
get rid of the ball.
Neat. Bonnie the Runaway, the Gutter Runner with Frenzy.
Random skill.
Not going to worry about that. Damien the Flagellant, the Gut with Dodge. Sahar the Duelist with Pickup. No, that's Sure Hands. I keep getting that mixed up. Sarmenti the Jester with Block. Alzred the Occultist unleveled. And Boudica the Hellion with Extra Arms. Definitely got some interesting levels.
Yep. These are all named after the default names that you get for Darkest Dungeon 2.
Ah, okay. Very cool.
Which is hilarious how Reynold and Dismas are the ones at the highest leveled. Because...
Are they usually the first to die?
No. In Darkest Dungeon 1, they're your first characters.
Ah!
And you actually get... There's achievements like tied to having a positive relationship in Darkest Dungeon 2 between the two and bringing them all the way to the end together. Because they're supposedly like just paired off together.
Huh. Neat. All right. Well, then let's take a look over at my team, who has decidedly less interesting levels. If mostly for the fact that I just have less levels. Let's see, we have Zabignu Payne Diaz, the Croxagore, who has only gotten a single injury this season.
Better than my Rat Ogre.
Sure. Our Saurus blockers, Dewey or Daunty is out this week. So I'm going to be getting extra skink, I guess. Ewan Wood Army, my other Saurus blocker, who got Juggernaut. And then two others, Bjorn Toulouse and I.O. Silver, both with nothing. Because again, I can't get anything. Let's see, Natasha the Merchandise, my only unleveled skink, sans the loner that I'm going to be getting. Meanwhile, we have the skink that Hook helped name, Kent Hoyt. He's got diving tackle now. and Desdemona Lisa and Althea and Razia, both with sure feet. Bet you know who I'm giving the ball to.
The chameleon skinks.
Of course. Meanwhile, the chameleon skinks, Laura Vernersha with Cloudburster. I was hoping for almost any other passing skill.
Well, you do have a 3+ in passing, so it does help out if you're having to do a longer pass and they can actually do it.
Well, yeah, but the thing,
And
but it only
nearly negates stunty because
sure, but it's only for when I roll a long bomb. I force a re-roll of a successful interference.
yeah, and stunty makes it easier for them to interfere, so you're effectively having it harder for them to take advantage of stunty.
Sure,
Because stunty doesn't work. Stunty works the correct way in this game.
Fair enough.
If there's something in the way, it makes it easier for them to mess it up. But if there's nothing in the way, you have the base pass.
So at least ways it's better than I thought. So there's that, I guess.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nicole and Dime, I feel no shame in saying this directly to you because she's got 1 point short, is going to be trying to get that 1 point.
That shouldn't be that hard on a chameleon skink.
You would think. I tried to do that last game, and I tried so many just easy passes, and the game just says no.
Been there. Granted.
And then for some stupid reason, I try to pass with a goddamn Saurus, and it works. What is my dice? They're not quite Krendor's dice, believe it or not, but...
Yeah. Okay, you did set it up correct. A tie result is possible. I found out the hard way that Dolphinium didn't set up the last round correct.
I made double and triple sure that I clicked that.
What's sad is my match was like, I think on a Saturday, and there was like a bunch of matches that had been played, but no one tied until my match.
It was an amazing week last week, I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, wait, what? How? Like, it's like, okay, it's gonna end in a tie. Why is it going back into the... Why are they flipping the coin again?
Nothing quite like random surprises.
I am just glad that I was against Dark Elves, and my dice were actually rolling correctly.
Yeah.
And his weren't, so
otherwise,
that was helpful.
Yeah. No, I actually just remembered one of the reasons probably why I was having problem with passing last game. It was against Nurgle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I was still failing passes even when I was deep in my own side. No disturbing presence at all, or foul appearance, whatever the fuck it is.
I think it's disturbing presence.
Yeah. Whatever. The 3-square aura. Oh, you ready to kick my butt and get me out of Krendor's pool once and for all?
Just a sec. I'm double checking the skill. It is disturbing presence. Foul appearance is the one.
I stop you from doing things to me.
Yes.
Right.
Which I had an entire team of in the admin gauntlet, and that did not work. Because I got the worst last match, because Fen actually knows how to build a team when given infinite things.
You give somebody infinite resources.
Yeah. And Fenn's actually done the physical version. So
yeah.
He definitely knows how to build a team. Oh.
Yeah. There's a distinct possibility that I might end up doing a physical version myself at some point. There's a league starting up at one of the game shops I like to frequent.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the ones near me does sevens variant, which is really weird.
Yeah,
because you get I think you can have a max of 4 non-linemen. Which means for Lizardmen, it's you get a max of either you can have 4 Saurus, you can have
three Saurus, and a chameleon,
and a chameleon, or 2 Saurus, 2 chameleon, or 2 Saurus, a Croxagore, and a chameleon. But the rest have to be the regular skinks.
Note to self: see if I can find a Blood Bowl Saurus. No, Blood Bowl Croxagore mini.
Yeah, because it is not great for that, because and that is the max you can have in total. You can't get more than 4 of the positionals, meaning that other teams that their linemen actually are more
good,
competent,
yeah,
have a way better chance, because I think you can have up to 11, I think is the max. But that means 7 of your players will be your linemen, and as Lizardmen, that's 7 skinks.
That seems weird.
Yeah.
Considering how often skinks want to be on the line, meaning never.
Yes.
But I suppose with the classification of Sauruses as blockers, it. Well, not anyway. Yeah. So we ready to go then?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to die.
And it's, I think, your stadium? Yeah, it's your stadium.
Yeah.
Swap to the Wood Elf.
Yep.
One.
I mean, I'll be honest. Nice. I did like the Lizardman pitch, don't get me wrong, but it was just too visually busy.
Yep. Waiting for the opponent.
Yeah, because it's just...
You like going through...
I do. It's like... There's a part of me that just enjoys watching all of these things. Alright. We should be getting some amount of inducements. Okay. We'll find out.
Why? I'm just looking at the star players just because.
Yeah.
There's only one Skaven star player. Of Half-Flim Scuttlespike.
The
rest is Morgenthorg, Varag Ghoulchewer, Helmet Wolf, and
Gobbler Grimlich,
and Ripper.
Yeah, that is weird.
I think you really need to start adding in the more.
125. I like it.
Also, cannot wait for them to add in the star player skills, because that makes Glottal Stop real good. Because he has the Animal Savagery, the Rat Ogre activator. And with his special skill, I think it's once per game, instead of hitting your teammate to do it, you can hit the opponent. So,
this is a okay. Sorry not to interrupt, but my coach is Carla Von Kill, right?
Yeah.
The Lizards can get Carla Von Kill as a star player.
Yep.
So that would be fun. The coach has decided to just charge in the field herself. Why? Are you gonna stop her? Her name is Kill, probably for good reason.
Yep. I know that there's like weird rules that where is it? Good, you get a pick, so I can actually keep looking. Right. I'll just turn that off.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm gonna to Hail Totek. All right, so skink runner lineman. As if, you know what I really love about this? Like, how do the skink runners count as linemen if they also are runners, like your gutter runners? It's like technically I don't have linemen.
Yeah.
That's just weird.
Also, I think that's just the thing it puts for this is the thing that you're going to get as a loner.
Mm-hmm.
As like Skaven clan rat lineman.
Well, right, but as opposed to like say my Croxagore marked as the big guy, obviously. My Sauruses marked as blockers, obviously. My Chameleon Skinks marked as passers, obviously. Yeah, but the Skink Runner linemen, they've got the little green circle for runners, like your gutter runners have, not the whites that your clan rats have.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah. Anyway, nothing really for it but to do it, and
let's hope for actually deep kicks.
yeah.
The past few, I've clicked like right on the logo, and it just decided to go like on the line where the two skinks that you have on that second line.
Uh-huh.
It's decided to go along that line instead of anywhere else on the field. Nah, I want to go right next to the line of scrimmage. Okay, who won that?
Me. I don't know. Actually, no, that's a good question. Brilliant coaching.
It was you.
Okay.
You got it. You can roll to 6.
Okay, well, let's just get on this then, I suppose.
Yep. No, Barriston.
That'll help the player move without risk.
He lived. Good.
Well,
Oh,
Reynold? He lived.
Good.
Baldwin! Screw you! Screw you, Zabignew!
The big guy coming in bad.
Coming in clutch! So what is he? He's got Bonehead? So yeah.
Yep.
Screw it. All right, let's see. What's a good? Well, you can respond to any which way I go. So
Yeah. Good old Skaven.
yeah,
That was the thing that made playing against Fen so hard. Was, yeah, I'm Skaven. I have the movement. I'm the movement team-ish.
No, not Blitz,
And
man.
then because you know how we just said, oh, pick the skill each time.
I just pick up the ball, throw it 5 feet. Thank you. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
Then instead of just like, oh, picking skills whenever he landed on something not right, he picked movement up twice on all of his goblins. So it's just like, here's 8 goblins. 8 move goblins. Have fun. You can't run away from them.
Get out of here, extra armsman. Who could have seen that coming? Anybody with half a brain?
not the loner man.
On the edge of the field, within grasping range of the fans, and they're looking hungry.
Well, at least ways I got one of the things I wanted done. So, you know what? Progress?
Potential progress, yes.
Yeah, now all I just gotta do is keep Nicole and Dime alive. Which, now that I say, you're probably going to start immediately gunning to kill her.
Nah. That's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm.
Good.
Has written a will. Players can
Good.
barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed enough of them.
I suppose whatever small amount of good it is, neither of us have dealt any sticking injuries to the other yet.
Yep.
Kitsu's playing Age of Wonders 4 and making an industrial fish-like people.
Fun.
That's an interesting idea. Well, considering most of the time whenever I play Stellaris, I like using the gecko model.
Also on tonight's show,
These like these little 4-inch tall gecko aliens that are usually put in in a symbiotic relationship with a 10-foot tall ogre race. Two, three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. I should have taken another step forward. Not like it was going to matter much. You're just going to put a solid wall of rat body in there.
now that's a holding maneuver if ever I saw one.
The amount of resources needed just to do a 2-die.
Onosaurus, yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's try Summit.
No, paralysis.
Stay put.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
Yay.
So I wanted to run up the center without a problem.
Moved right next to a teammate.
There. One dodge. Thank you, I have dodge. Hey!
Dang.
Yeah! Nothing.
And it's stunned.
The fur really did fly.
Aha!
Yeah, I'm okay with that, though.
Good call. Intimidation is the key.
It wasn't the worst result that I could have hoped for. Was it single-handedly the best? Maybe not, but, you know... There we go. The fact that that dice was delayed by a half second scared the hell out of me.
Run away.
Of course I'm running away. Why would I? Why wouldn't I? Now, am I aware that this is not the best cage ever created? Oh, absolutely!
You know I have the intentions.
I was going to put a picture of the Empress of the Race in the D&D Discord channel. Okay, now I gotta see this. Ah! There's a very sea elf looking queen you got there, Kitsu. Very nice. Come on, yes! I'm okay with this. Wields a mage lock rifle. Ooh, cool. Of course, the rat gets away from the swiping of the claws.
Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing.
Yeah. I love the situation I've put myself in. I mean, both of us can't exactly outrun the other, but...
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Nothing happened.
Well, outside of knocking each other over.
Yes.
Stand you back up, stand you back up, walk over here. Hey, Zabignu, you want to hit Barristan?
Apparently, yes.
Well, let's see.
Good news is I don't have to worry about you fouling people.
That is good news for you. But
Yes.
at the
I
same
only
time, how often do you know me to foul?
Barely at all.
Well, there you go then.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. Because past few, anytime I got a runner or anything that was leveled in any way, shape,
Really?
or form.
There's some Cren dice for you.
Yep.
Not enough tackle zones on that ball. And now the opposing team is paying the price.
Apparently he doesn't want to get onto his spot. Okay. He did it. Well, crap. Oh. Down we go. Ah, poop.
Yay! That does give Ewan some points, right?
Yes.
All right, goody. Yeah, keep the rat ogre on the field. That's
Level 5.
Oh, I can't believe
I've not noticed the APO actually doing anything really bad.
Halflings match or something?
Like, I've only noticed, like, seriously hurt is the Miss Next Game one, which normally would have, you have the choice. But so far, I've only really ever seen it re-roll into no casualty.
okay. I'm gonna try something kind of silly, but if it works, it's going to work amazingly.
What's going on? They can't run, they can't hit each other too. Useless.
Stand up, Ewan, because he's helpful. Okay, Zabignu. I want you to hit Alzarad. I need you, ideally, to knock him down. Well,
Nope. Double pushes.
I'm not going to risk the loner. But, oh crap, I completely misplayed that. Oh well, whatever.
Yep. It's still next to the Saurus.
Well, no, what I wanted to do was push into the Saurus, but I forgot
you
how
need
to do that.
You need to cover up the other two.
Yeah, I covered up the wrong hole. That's me being dumb. Okay, whatever. No, don't worry, it's only a 5-up dodge to do the blitz that I wanted to do. And probably will still want to do. Because I'm silly that way. Stand Kent up. Leastways mark up Damien the Flagellant.
He wants to be hit.
Take another 2-die on your thrower.
No, dismiss.
Another player on the ground.
Alright.
Will be spitting
Let's do the stupid. Because I like the stupid.
Do the stupid.
A 2 to a 1. You know what? I'm not against it. Like, it was another broken. Okay, hang on. I need to redeem a couple of kits whose freaking broken damn emotes. Why is this one also broken?
Because it doesn't like you.
They're all.
More! No, not so loud. Let me hear you.
Got any advice for the budding coach then, Bob?
Where did 20? Where's number 25? Where did 25 go? I don't think we've seen 25 yet. Did I put in? There it is. And of course, that one's one of the broken ones. Save there.
What do you suppose they call that? A novelty act?
I don't know, but it wasn't too bad.
Well, that's a novelty.
All right, that should. Ah.
I wonder how fast they'd be after I pocket some blanks.
Oh well. And a blitz and.
Roll one.
And you don't, and you knock over Laura. Oh, you have Frenzy.
Yep.
So not only did you score, but you surfed Laura.
Yep.
A really great touchdown.
That was a
Yeah.
whole piece of a one will cause this to fail.
Oh, man. I gotta love that both of us are trying semi-risky things. Me rolling dodges on Sauruses, you rolling 5 dice that all end your turn on a 1.
I had a reroll.
Well, sure. Alright, well, that's the end of the first quarter.
Yep.
Hey, I can get more points on people.
Yay.
Yay, cheeky passes that don't really do much.
Cheeky man.
That's be just fine. If it ain't broke,
These
don't
actually
fix it.
go somewhere. No, not there. So I get a blitz.
Pitch invasion. Me. I lost it. Kent Hoyt got stunned. Oh, and Natasha to merchandise.
Yep.
Nice.
So, huzzah for my +3 fan factor.
A snotling baked in a pie stands more chance.
Well, at least ways my block dice aren't super bad.
Where's the nearest pie shop?
Wish they were slightly worse.
Like a halfling on a hot dinner.
Okay.
How's it going, Hellbent? And don't worry, it's not for lack of trying.
Pick the skull. That's how you knock things down.
Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm not even going to frickin' dignify the idea of passing right now, because I'm just gonna pick up the ball. Too many dice for too many ways to fail. So I am going to be a boring man.
How dare you be a boring one.
Now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Back in your corner. The match starts in 45. If you're free to do the whole host arena, well, I wouldn't be against it. Assuming we are done in that amount of time. I mean, the games go pretty fast, obviously.
That they do.
I mean, it's always the learning curve with a new system and new mechanics.
Sometimes cute animals like this get the sport.
Oh, hello. What just happened there? Oh, wild animal.
Yep. And huzzah for this still working the same way as it does now. He doesn't get hurt. He doesn't actually stay knocked down.
Ah. 15 wins on Magic Arena. Very nice, Hellbent. I enjoying the Bloom Barrow set. I'll be honest, the whole idea of the being like a red wall set is very intriguing to me. But since I don't really play Magic all that often, have had enough wilds to build 2 standard decks after not playing for 3 years from scratch. Very nice. Wonder how many wilds I've got kicking around.
Yes.
That's probably the right answer. I did get back on it after I got back from my last vacation for a little bit. Still have enough for a third. There you go. Nothing quite like free cards, isn't it? All right, let's see. You're on the ground.
I should probably say something meaningful.
And now you're on the ground.
Think of as
Oh, bears.
it's going to be decisive.
Yes, the bushes.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
You know, that works for me. So now I come down here, over here, blitz you.
Come on, guys. Together.
Knock you down, push you into your buddy, who I'm going to push away.
Loosen the
He's going to sleep,
Dang.
and maybe we will see him on the pitch later.
No, now I can't. Now I can't stress heal. You knocked out the jester.
I mean, none of this is going to necessarily stop any sort of screening, but... Yeehaw admin match. Yes, we had a bit of technical issues, and while I was figuring out, Digi asked if we just wanted to be in the chat, so...
Not bad.
There we go, a 6 and a dodge. Let the bullying commence. Oh, don't worry. I've already been scored on my possessions, so the bullying has been happening. But Fortunately, neither of us have been getting diced. That's the good thing.
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
Answer. Really? Zipping new?
Haha. Well, technically tit for tat.
Sure. No long-term effect. Okay, you know what? That's tolerable. Since both Digi and I am here, what is the opinion on this? Okay. I think this is a 4-letter word that is very indicative of particular things.
Good coaching, Bob.
Will you be able to shadow?
Oh, that's actually a good question. Will I be able to shadow? The answer will be no.
That player can move
Blood Bowl
over
2 next season, obviously. Swiss again? Honestly, I've been enjoying this, and we don't have enough players to really split into divisions again. I mean, we really would need to double our player base right now in order to go back to divisions. But yeah, I'm liking Swiss. And if we do get enough, if we do get enough, we can split off to a beginner or EU Swiss. Honestly, yeah, I can agree with. I think I would. That's a good idea.
So am I. Just one more step.
They're getting up close and personal.
What do you think, Digi?
Uh,
Or well, I'll let you wait until the end of your turn, then you can.
My opinion is I don't necessarily like Swiss because I don't know how to play against people. Because I use what division I'm in on how serious I should take the match.
That's fair.
And having it be that like everyone like your first few matches are like essentially like playoffs where you just play as try hardy as you can instead of having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I can appreciate that. All right, we'll bring Kent over here. Actually, that's an idea. We'll bring Kent over here. Desdemona Lisa's gonna go here. This is probably a really dumb idea. I get a 2 die on... Okay, well, yeah, we'll re-roll that, because I don't have block.
It's a block. Let's hope Nuffle is smiling on
Well, you know what?
blocking dice, Bob.
Follow up,
Always smiling, Jim. You just don't always know which side
and then frickin' cut and run. There's really no better method here. One dodge. Okay, good. 6 came in handy. I get a free 2 die on...
oh, Parasis.
Die!
He's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next
The Plague Doctor never dies.
And I get a 2 die on Sahar. Honestly, that...
Oh, wait.
Hey, you know what?
He's going to sleep, and maybe we will see him on the pitch later.
That was basically the end of my turn anyway, so I'll take a KO. I'd rather... Let's see, memes. I would personally rather just go back to divisions, especially since the latter half of the season has a bunch of matches that have literally no impact on playoffs. Well, that's true on both cases, though. You know, the downside of Swiss is what Digi mentioned. You always have to play your matches if it matters. Also following that thought up until it doesn't, and then it almost has no impact. Although tiebreakers are still the same.
Do you want to use the Doge skill?
Of course I want to use the Doge skill. Why wouldn't I want to use the Doge skill in this situation?
Because you don't like doging.
Why would I not like doging in this instance? I stay on my feet. I don't lose the ball. I have stunty. It's 3 ups all the way down. I have 3 ups like turtles. Bonus points if anybody knows what I'm talking about with that.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Something about turtles. It is definitely about turtles, but it is a very specific reference. Well, you got rid of one of my skinks, but he's the loner, so I don't give a shit.
Good job, Dismas. Just piling on that SPP onto a guy that doesn't need it.
Yeah. The biggest upside of Swiss, all applicants get in. That is true.
Yeah. And also in technicality, in order to play against Crenbowl, which is what a lot of people want, you have to match what he's doing.
Which is what I've been doing all season so far.
You have to match him basically completely, though.
Yeah.
You have to match his point total. You have to match...
Oh, well, in that case, I've never been in his pool, then.
Yeah.
Way to break my entire bubble. Okay, well, that gets me a 1 die. If I can get another skink down there for a 2 die, but all I need is a push anyway. Alright, stand up just to deal with that. Fairly safe 2 die that I got very scared of for a second.
Very safe until you see a skull.
Yeah. Especially when your eyes naturally land on the right side dice, and that was the skull, so you didn't notice you got a pow until like a second later.
Speaking of skulls.
Stay put! There we go. Well, it's at least ways not a runaway. This we're talking about how in the latter half, if you have a bad season, you can't play against someone going in playoffs. So if someone were to play Gobos or something, then they can't hurt the playoff teams on any matches against them, which is a big consolation prize. Kinda.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's a consolation prize for you. You get to try, as the Goblin player, you get to try to injure the playoff guy. But the playoff guy is also largely going to be farming off of you for those last things before playoffs.
True. And the other thing of it is you would also have...
Oh, I'm so glad I scored right then. I did not realize that was my last turn.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that you'd accidentally delay, but eh. Granted, in the position you were in, it would have been very bad for you to delay, because
yeah,
my gutter runners should be able to reach like anywhere back here.
Oh, you got Frenzy. I'm not putting anywhere near the line.
I have Frenzy on a 2-strength piece, so I have to 1-die you.
Right, but I'm still not taking that chance.
There. Why think if I just do that, it mostly gets it.
2 injuries versus your 1 KO that didn't come back. And I bought Babes, and I haven't gotten KO'd.
Yeah. I was thinking that maybe the chameleon skink I surfed might have gotten KO'd. Because when the camera panned over them, they were on the ground. But, yeah.
Maybe they woke up on the next drive, because
Maybe.
you did surf them, then score, so...
Yeah.
By the way, I've got some squash fritters for dinner.
Nice.
Really good.
This needs to be on.
Boom! Oh, bribes! And you catch the ball immediately.
Good job, Paralysis.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is splash. A prone player is a dead player, oft times at any rate. They just got doomed! That's what the cool kids are saying these days.
Huzzah for block.
Indeed.
That's a good choice for this play.
Huzzah for the 1-die pals that I forgot that was a 1-die.
Hey, at least ways you got the POW, though.
Yeah.
And then the blitz into Althea. Watch, this is gonna end up in her death.
He seems a little stunned, doesn't he?
I'd rather have a season of all dwarves than a grab bag of miserable coaches. I can agree with that, definitely, Hellbent.
True.
I mean, to be fair, we did do that poorly received agility season. Maybe we should do a poorly received all dwarves season and see how badly Crendor rages at that.
And not tell him it's an all-dwarf season.
And have him pick, like, halflings.
They picked up the ball.
You have 2 choices, dwarves or chorfs.
Well, you
Why would I
want
wanna
the ball?
Will I use on the ball? No, I'm not going to use on the ball.
Pass. Probably cheating.
Well, we'll remember that first half as very, very poor.
That false sense of hope that you can smack a gutter runner.
You can return to the score.
Oh, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get it. I'm still hearing the clock running down.
So am I, but we'll deal.
Yeah, we'll just have to. All right.
It will be our chainsaw.
Oh, it stopped. I scared it away with a chainsaw.
Yeah, it's because it's my turn. 'Cause
Hang
it was
on.
technically doing the thing for me.
Needed to yell at myself for that. No all dwarf season unless it happens purely by community malice. Blood Bowl 2 is a perfect game with no issues, guys. Stop pointing out Blood Bowl 2's flaws. Let's try that again. Blitz! Well, not like it's going to happen much. So I get 4 players to move. All right.
All skinks.
1 blitz and 1 pass. Declaration authorized.
Yep. So I think you select the 4 and then you use them.
Well, no, it's not letting me. Not letting me select them. It's making me actually move.
So I think you have to use them. You use 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm All right, so you know what? Let's have... Let's have fun. Or we can just end it early because who wants fun
Because rerolls don't work in
Blitz? It was one go for it. One go for it, so I could get a single blitz on Bonnie the Runaway, and
You could
that's
have
all I wanted to do.
1, 2, 3.
I was trying to get a better blitz so I could continue running afterwards.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to get a good blitz.
Well, I wasn't going to be able to get to the ball, but
the best blitz you could have gotten was putting the guy you ran down a space up so he didn't GFI, and then coming in from the side with Desdemona Lisa.
well, I suppose, but
Both of those didn't have GFIs on them.
There's a petition to remove you from the air.
Oh, hey, pal.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Hey, suddenly look almost competent.
do.
Come on, guys, together.
Double pass.
Indeed. And I've gotten a couple of them, so you were due one at least.
Without risk.
Man, being down in that initial Saurus and now the Croc score is really hurting.
Yep.
Alright, well then, let's see. What sort of shenaniganery can I get involved with here? Well, let's see. 2 dodges and a GFI. Well, let's do this. Find this lack of fouls disturbing. I'm finding the lack of fouls perfectly acceptable, Digi Hellbent, so, get
There are
wrecked.
both people that don't foul. Well, Jun doesn't foul in general. I don't foul unless I have been fouled. Then you shall know the wrath of being fouled.
Yeah.
Or if I have a bribe. which-
Screw you, ones!
Oh, you rolled a 1, a 6, and then a 1 and a 6.
Show after show after show.
That's
Now
not
I
it.
see why.
You see why they come?
Oh, I see why they left.
Alright, now, can I just avoid it again?
He's
No.
credit to his race.
What race is that?
The 100-yard dash.
I swear, like, alerts are sentient? Considering I got my 100-yard dash alert when I'm trying to make some run plays.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Oh, good. I'll take that. I'll take that, too.
The fur really did fly.
That's fine. That's less fine.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Will you on the ball?
Will it matter?
No.
It's like,
Apparently you can use on the ball
After
twice.
this show, nothing hurt.
Did not know that.
I mean, at the same time, like your gutter runner, I couldn't move enough to get your gutter runner to have some problems.
So yes,
So really, the only thing stopping you from scoring is your desire to, what's the word? Stall.
Yep.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will.
Dang it.
written. Players can barely speak, let alone write. And you
Oh,
should know.
beep
And
you.
spinners. Might work. Maybe. It does.
Okay, that scared the hell out of me for a second there. No, screw you. Go this way.
It wants to go like a super stupid way.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to path it over so I can blitz and not accidentally make your gutter runner score, which wouldn't be the worst situation ever, but I'm trying to kill it and it requires 3 dodges, right? 3 dodges and 2 GFIs. And it's like, "Oh, you can't do that unless you go like backwards, forwards, left, right, all the way around and back again in triplicate." Come on, game. I'm a stunty player. What are you
He might think he knows. It's a bad squad.
It said no.
Hellbent?
Can't dodge or have them assassinated.
Did he do another one?
Yeah, he just said, "Don't roll ones." A split second before I rolled that one, so I'm blaming you, Hellbent.
Ooh. Thank goodness for that.
Finally remembered.
Oh no.
Hey. It's,
Okay, just a miss next game.
No, it's a badly hurt.
That's right. No,
out for the match.
right. Okay. Sure, I'll take that instead of the 5 dice rolls required. Sure, it was a lot of dice, but what other plays did I have to stop him from scoring at that exact moment? Or force him to score at that exact moment? I mean, that would definitely be a big brain play, wouldn't it be, to force you to score at that exact moment when you're trying to stall?
That same skink could have gone to the right. Did a single dodge out, and then hit from the same line as the chameleon skink in that corner, so that way you'd be able to hit at least to the left to force me not to score.
Is the blood in your veins cold? No, it isn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Be any
Well,
He would have
yeah.
double GFI'd, so he might have still failed, but he might have not.
Well, Hellbent's talking about Desdemona Lisa in chat, and so yeah, he could have made a similar blitz on a single dodge.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is splash.
There's a KO.
Oh, neat. No, I'll take that. You're probably
Biscuit,
not,
biscuit.
because you'll risk the. You know what?
The biscuit was risked.
It was a risk it biscuit.
Yep.
It was a risk. The risked it
Well,
biscuit it.
But at least you can't use your swords to go free something.
Yeah, because I can't reach them, but. Oh, I do need to just stand up my Sauruses, though, because that would be a fool thing to not do.
No, the Hellion.
Alright, so how do I
Let's
do
do this.
this? Well, it's
Hmm,
only
there.
2 dodges, and I... Sean, I had a player up there? It's like, kinda, yeah. Alright, so here... Okay, so that's Laura of Inertia. At least ways Nicole being the... Alright, 1 dodge.
That's very nice.
That's about as good as I can hope for. Alright, so 1, 2... Into a 1-die blitz.
A boosh.
He is.
There's no harm in making a block on the ball.
Well,
both down.
it ends the turn.
Do a lot of harm through that. That's kind of the point.
That's kind of a pow, if only I had block on a skink. But yeah, nah. Like, really what I wanted to do was knock him out, loose the ball, pick it up with Laura, pass it. But it's all Blood Bowl.
Yep. Well,
On balance, I prefer the passing game to running down the field. One tactic is for
He did
the
it.
intellectual elite. The other
he has
is for
stood up.
I like running down the field.
You want to do match commentary when yours starts, or am I gonna dip? I wouldn't mind doing a match commentary.
Yeah, I'm good with it too.
All right, we'll make it a doubleheader then. Besides, it's Wednesday. I don't got anything to do on anything necessarily on the docket tomorrow, so I can just say whatever and do it. All right, this is going to be a harder one to get any sort of positive dice on. But hey, that's what Zarg dice are for, and they're fun.
Yep.
Am I the only one that remembers Zarg Blarg?
No, other people do.
And here comes the other team.
It hasn't really done that much with the community recently.
that player went down like a sack of smuggling unmentionables.
Oh, this is gonna be a positively insane, stupid, and perfectly useless play, and I love it. I think it's ridiculous, phony, unworkable, untenable, and entirely undesirable. Yeah, and what else? I wish I'd thought of it first.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
No, Dismas.
Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write.
Get him out of here!
He is just correct. He's just stunned. One thing I will agree with Crendor about is the fact that they don't have an icon anywhere directly on the screen of what the weather is.
Yeah.
Yes, you can press the button down here for match modifiers, but that does jack all if you're in the middle of a match not wanting to bring up a thing that covers the entire screen. And he failed.
Hey, for Quether.
Surrounded by
Yeah, that is a very obnoxious part of that whole thing.
Like L for the logs, fine. T for tackle zones. Like you'd expect W or M for match modifiers.
Sure. G for grid, baby, but you really think player skills on Y make as much sense?
Eh.
Distinctive colors on B.
Body.
Or both. Player categories on Z. Oh good, another injured skink.
Good job, Reynold.
Another just no another no long term. That's fine. That should just be a weather report icon. In fact, the entire game should just look like an ESPN screen. Okay, if you're getting to this point, you'd better just pitch clear me.
The problem is the sources.
What? There's only 2 of them left? Okay, 3, but look, you got one of them.
How are they going to catch?
Problem is the second, because I'm not gonna one die a Saurus. I'm not gonna bring a gutter runner down to go stand next to a Saurus. It's just stupid.
Yeah. Just look like an ESPN screen. I'm dead serious. Yeah. I suppose, but I'm just trying to think of some things that, like the generic game up top, teams and scores at the bottom. Yeah, kind of.
Go, Sahar.
But at the same time, plenty of, like, even though I know it's a completely different sport entirely, baseball always has their score screen in the top left. There's a turn down counter in the bottom right corner. Sure. I mean, like, my position is not really the... More importantly, you have an entire space at the bottom for you to put information. Also true.
Can you get the ball out?
That is the question of the day.
Yay. Boosts.
You could even meme it up and have like a ticker pop up from time to time. With some other like random bull like from Bob and Jim. That'd be kind of fun.
Here's the here's the other match that's going on at the same time, and it's like not even another match.
Yeah. All right. You know
Or
what?
you could have it be.
Watch me
it
fail
is
this one
another-
immediately.
Nope. You could have it be that it is another match, and it's from.
Yes,
like,
I know
all the
exactly what I'm doing.
It's all the ladder matches.
Sure.
Almost came outside the
Like
usual
you could have
way.
this like because you have the official ladder. There's probably a ton of people playing on that at all times.
Yeah,
You
or
could
worlds.
have a fake ticker pop up saying, "Hey,
Would I want took a turn
I have
Hey, pop
6
back up.
players. Count them, 6.
you could still score, and my occultist is still out."
Players have woken up. Lazy gits.
Sure, but here's the thing. I'm lizards, not elves.
Lizards technically can still do things. You got the movement. That totally doesn't work against Skaven.
Yes. Well, Ooh. Oh, whoa. I think I've got a stupid idea that I'm gonna try.
But will you fail at the first hurdle? That is the question.
That is, in fact, the question. And the first hurdle is, will Digi give me a good kick? The probably answer is no.
No. Mostly?
Seems the ref.
Until the end of the drive. Oh. The game is telling me telling someone to foul you. To foul. Who won this? Cheering fans. Let's see. I won it.
Okay. And it,
Friends
but it,
with the refs. So if I foul you, I try to argue the call,
okay.
it succeeds on a 5.
No, don't pass.
Yes, pass. Yes. Do it. Do the pass. Do the passes.
All good, solid, if not spectacular.
You got it. No, Barristan.
Yeah. And you get the hell out of there. Save yourself. Damn it.
Nope. You're next to a rat ogre.
I forgot about that. Let's see. Or genuinely fake news. This just in. Jim sucks. And for the ticker, you have like a couple of chat logs, so if somebody misses it scrolling a couple of times, they can see message history. That's interesting. But why would they add that kind of chat log if they don't allow chat in general?
There's a chat. It's just very, very hard to actually use.
Yeah, it's called Discord, and you gotta alt-tab out of your game every time you use it.
Yep.
I've played on this pitch before, Jim.
The chat log will be entirely controlled by game mechanics. That's fair.
That's the ball, at any rate.
And have it be like the Helldivers 2 product reviews, or it's like, such freedom when I bought this. Bought 2 for my grandmother. She loves them. Review redacted for being anti-freedom.
You'll get an assist now. Wuss.
Okay, can I in 2 turns score? Well, the answer is not so much can I, because yes, I am a stunty because I can do things. The answer is, will I in 2 turns score? It's a different matter entirely that we shall have to determine. Like you get up a small portion of the scoreboard that has a rotating field with current field effects, weather. You know, I don't hate that. That's not a bad idea. Well, this is bad. Well, actually,
Let's hit.
okay. Okay. I has thought. Give me some time while I organize it.
Terribly sorry, Bob. You've caught me polishing my teeth.
Why are you polishing your fangs?
Since we are now zapped across the old world in high destiny Cabal vision, the viewers can
Let's and do a 2-die.
get up or get off the field.
Do 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That actually is a better route. Yeah, that's actually a better route.
Don't roll a 1 or a 2.
Yeah. All I gotta do is not roll a 2. Hey, look at that! I rolled 2 of them!
I need a fireable player that can't dodge, or have him assassinated. Either solution works.
Technically, this is safer. I just want to.
Strength.
There it is.
All I need you to do is roll skulls. Like, simple.
Hey, that play's almost competent.
Oh, that was a dodge. Whoopsie doodles.
That's a good choice for this play. That's gonna hurt in the
I
morning.
think my daughter has been watching me play Blood Bowl. She keeps describing my dice rolls. Holds up 2 fingers. Has your game started yet, by the way, Hellbent? It sounds like what she... Because fortunately, we're almost done.
Move over a third of the field in
Yep.
one burst of speed. Gods, that's
Nope, we're holding until you finish. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so... Yeah, go ahead. Try to pick up the ball, fail, and give me a good bounce.
It's your
Players have
hands.
literally no hands.
Will you use the on the ball skill?
So you can, just because you're going to pass like one of your gutter runners?
The gutter runner literally next to him. But it's asking if you want to use it on the guy all the way over there.
What a ball pass. The way
You
it's there
can't.
for a touchdown.
Okay, now you're now you're just styling on me.
The game is telling me to foul with all the foul incentives. So I will foul.
There are adjectives.
This
this
Saurus.
You KO'd him.
Good
Never
job.
went onto the field without a pair of
Oh, wait.
orcas on my feet.
Thank you.
You're the only ones who did ogre sizes.
Why did he swing? There was no dodge.
Well, that's a good question. Is it? Where was he? What?
To
Whatever.
The guy was 2 spaces up. The guy was like diagonally from my side, diagonally back left of the source I just knocked down. So he was not in the tackle zone, and the source was like, "Arr!" It's like, what?
Interesting.
He has an extended range.
He's got a 10-foot reach on. He's got Polearm Master or Sentinel. You know, if everything doesn't go stupid, and then things go properly stupid.
That player can move over a third of the field in one burst of speed. God, that's fast.
You still don't have a way to stop Paralysis, the Plague Doctor, from giving a support.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a red die.
I just needed to be properly stupid, and, you know, that was properly stupid.
Bugs bite. Really?
You really can't blame me for trying.
Good news. You had a skink and a saurus on the field still.
I had 2 skinks and a saurus on the field still. A
Yep.
chameleon and a regular. Alright, how did that game go? IO Silver gets MVP. And Sarmenti the Jester got MVP. For as
Yay.
much as he worked.
You forgot to put on having it be that we have to manually validate.
Oops.
Well, no one's noticed.
Right.
Everyone
It's
forgets
definitely
something.
fixable. It's definitely fixable.
Yep.
And fortunately,
Goodness
ours is
sakes.
only the second game this week, so
Yep.
that does explain why I thought that somebody beat me to validating Krendor's match.
Yep. No one did. It just so happened.
Yeah. Well, like I
Go
said, this has
random
only
gesture
been
skill.
2 games, so it's definitely
What is with this guy actually getting good skills?
What
When
did
you
he
press
get?
the random skill strip ball on my block lineman.
nice.
Like when you press the random skill button, it normally is here is crappy skill that you will never ever use.
Yeah.
Not here is actually good skill that you will use.
All right. Thanks, Hellbent. Looks like you got a hold of it.
Okay.
All right. Well, we dealt with that. So
I have yet to use Hail Mary Pass, and now I have it on both of my throwers.
same thing with Cloudburster for me. But all right. So let's see. Hellbent, the Reservoir Dogs versus SuperSpaceJesus, the Gammas. Let's see. It's Hellbent's Necro with Mr. Brown, Mr. Black, the Werewolves, the Golems, Mr. Blonde, and Mr. White, Mr. Orange, the Wraith, Mr. Pink, the Ghoul Runner, and his linemen, Bill, Marvin, Brett, and Bud. Kick, strip ball on some zombies. And the werewolves, one is block and the other pro.
Yay, pro.
He fired a zombie who got pro. Meanwhile, Mr. Black and the zombie both randomed pro on the same week. Wow. That's a thing that happened. 3 rerolls for him, so there's that going for him. Meanwhile, man, the loading times on this.
Well, they did it again.
And
Yeah, whatever it was.
I see a little silhouette of a chun. Blood Bowl smash, will you win the whole game? Oh, no. No, I didn't.
Very terribly.
How's it going, Hellbent? Thank you for the 11 months. Meanwhile, Black Orcs, the Gammas. We have 6 Black Orcs and 5 Goblin Bruiser Linemen, because he's boring that way. Abomination, Amadeus Cho, Doc Samson, Hulk, Maestro, and Scar are the Black Orcs. Doc Samson with Thick Skull. Abomination probably waiting for 2 more points to choose his skill. Meanwhile, we have...
Coward's way.
Indeed. Rick Jones, Aberration, Half-Life, The Leader, and Thunderbolt Ross are his goblins. Both 2 goblins with safe pair of hands, and the Leader probably waiting for the same thing, to choose his own skill.
A pair of hands is actually one of the more interesting skills.
Yeah.
Because you could actually, unless all the squares are filled, you can choose any unoccupied space to have the ball drop. So, it's fairly useful.
Yeah. All right, so, now the question being, remind me how we watch games live. The button is right there. It's right there in the top center of the screen. The heck am I talking about? We're going into game, folks.
That is one of the reasons of why I was kind of like, really, for Crendor, not wanting to do the like commentate. Because
Like the finals?
Yeah,
because like it really is so much easier than Blood Bowl 2 to find live games. Especially if it's just like in the competition. You just click live and booyakasha.
I think that one of the main problems was he wasn't in playoffs, so he wasn't technically in the competition, and he wasn't sure of how to do a bunch of the shit.
That's fair. That is fair. And the game is going off. Hellbent starts with his possession, and both teams get bribes from the Get the Ref event, which just means the Black Orcs now have 2 bribes.
Yep.
I'm unsure what all inducements both sides got or would have gotten.
Judging by the fact that SuperSpaceJesus had...
What a thing! Skull, both down, but the Wraith got block, so...
Yep, Wraith has block. Because before the bribes, SuperSpaceJesus had a bribe already.
Okay.
So at least he got a bribe.
Oh, I just noticed what SuperSpaceJesus' cheerleaders were.
What?
What do you think? The orc cheerleaders.
The black orc one.
No.
No, it's the orc one? Orc one?
It's the orc one. It's the orc one.
Ah.
No, I like the black orc one doing the haka.
I think that's a
Yeah.
fine choice for the next
Doesn't do
game.
much.
What's your take on it, Bob?
I agree, Joe. If you're in this fix, then that's the player to use. Yeah, smells like a good old
You know, it's actually kind of funny. I was just randomly on Twitch a few days ago. Oh, hang on. I should probably turn my cameras off. But yeah, I was just browsing Twitch and I ran across a VTuber playing Blood Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Not a what's the word I'm looking for? Company VTuber or whatever, an agency.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, my point being. Where was I going with this?
That you saw a VTuber playing Blood Bowl.
I think I may. I was going a place and I genuinely think I completely lost. Well, the point being, it was just fun watching watching somebody out of Crenbowl playing it. Yeah. It's like, not that I forget that Blood Bowl exists outside of Crenbowl, but it was just interesting watching another player play.
Yeah.
What was it, a mirror match necro team?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, I love how you're at. So,
Well, it's more of it's the new team, so
sure,
it's the most likely.
sure. But anyway, let's see. Hellbent has Mr. Black with the ball. Well, meanwhile, SuperSpaceJesus has a fairly decent spread. He's got his Black Orcs in positions where they can respond and not all be tied up immediately.
They are now tied up immediately.
Well, there's still a 2 in the backfield though that aren't. But
It's going to be decisive.
meanwhile, Goblin Bruisers, being Goblin Bruisers, are getting bruised.
On the floor again. This team must
And that being said, if you keep rolling 3s on the armor rolls, then those bruises are going to be little more than just some shiners. If you want to turn it to anything else, you got to roll a little bit higher.
Yeah.
That'll help the player move without risk.
Good hit on a Black Orc. Any Black Orc on the ground is a good thing. They're already slow enough. I mean, 4 is pretty bad. Dropping it down to 1. Sean, am I joining Mixed Mayhem this season? Yes, I am. I've got 2 builds ready to go that are, like, one is dumb and the other is dumb, but I have the minis for them.
Nice.
So you want to, yeah. Very good knockdown from Hellbent's werewolf.
So wish that Zeldamari actually had a scheduling thing, or at least used Sesh or something. Because I do have a match on Friday. That
Another heckle broke?
yay, more broken heckles.
And random fact is broken!
He shouldn't have jumped. The show's not that bad.
That one worked. Alright.
I think that number raises a
There.
pertinent question.
I don't know why these don't work.
Why did they do it?
I really don't know why these don't work. Alright, well, let's see. Random fact, then. It was a teal heckle, too? Oh, okay, well, let's give you a teal heckle. What, wrong damn button. Stop opening paint!
Well, I wish they had done that differently.
There's a teal
How would
heckle
you
for
want
you,
them to do
Kitsu.
it?
Better?
All
One
right.
thing that I do find annoying for Blood Bowl 3 is for tackle zones. Because in order for me to have to try to...
Nice red dice.
Because you know how I was setting up to try to block you off and such?
Mm-hmm.
I had to turn the tackle zones to my own players to see my own tackle zones.
Huh.
Instead of, you know, the good way
This much food won't go very far.
That's a KO.
of just, click on my opponent's players to see what it is,
Yeah.
what my own tackle zones are. So, yeah, that was fun.
Werewolves do
All
make
right.
good
Okay.
Blood Bowl players.
So, Kitsu, here is your random fact. In the category of bad boys, in 1969, a fan was stabbed to death by members of the Hells Angels that were providing security at the Rolling Stones
No,
concert.
that's a death.
Speaking of stabbings, at California's Altamont Speedway. Some critics blame the song Sympathy for the Devil for causing the killing, and the Stones refrained playing it again for 6 years.
Huh. Okay. So that death is death. Also, I just noticed that there was actual soundbite that played there.
Yeah.
That was kind of... I've had players die, and I don't remember hearing that soundbite. It might be for if you surf that you hear it. Because, granted, that is still the best.
Yes. I mean, that being said, the two are still fairly similar sounds.
Yeah. But the fact that it has that heartbeat in there.
Yeah.
The heartbeat is what really makes it, is the fact of, like, when you're trying to do your APO, and you have the heartbeat of, you could save this guy. You could do it. Oh, that was a safe pair of hands, dude, too.
Oh. And another injury!
That was badly hurt.
Yeah, Hellbent is just ripping through SpaceJesus. Sorry for my mistake, guys. I'm just so used to Kitsu's things breaking.
He does have the time to show up to nearly all of your streams, so.
Uh-huh. Oh, and it was Dehedro that redeemed the random fact. So that was the mistake. Well,
yes.
you still got it.
Oh yeah, because Brawler doesn't work on a blitz.
I guess you just don't like me anymore. That is not true, Dehedro.
Did you know bathroom facilities have only been built in modern
There's
stadiums?
Brawler.
There's Brawler. He rolls one of those both downs into a push, and he's got sidestep.
No, he's grabbed.
Oh, it's grab. Okay. Okay, so it's reverse sidestep.
Oh yeah. It's hilarious that during our match that grab never really came up for me to use.
Hey,
Oh, it's
why
because
oh my.
yeah, it's because I never really just blocked with them.
Mm.
My grab guy, you have to just
You know, I don't think
you
this
have
show
to
is suitable
have
for children.
it be a straight up block. It can't be a blitz for grab.
It
So
actually.
Black Orc's blitzing makes them like as if they have no skills unless the opponent has sidestep.
Huh.
So yeah, it's not great for Black Orcs if you're having to blitz with them.
I know this has absolutely nothing to do with the actual game part of the game, but I just want to comment on the dice both players are using. Like one is using like the magma set and whatever this one is that Hellbent's got.
Might be one of the necro dice.
Maybe.
Good comes from spending any time on the ground in this.
Will he be blitzing at the Wraith? Maybe. Oh.
Nope. Now, this is going to be like an interesting thing, right? The Wraith is sidestep, foul appearance, block, loner, regen. If any character should like naturally have like an immunity to tackle, because this guy has no legs.
Yeah, it would make sense.
It was like no hands, like no hands, no legs, or like a floating skill.
Would you like to go down onto the beach?
Ooh, nice werewolf animation.
Yep.
$5 to Hadro takes Mr. Black, blitzes through Thunderbolt Ross, and scores here.
Too easy.
Maybe. Most likely. That does seem to be the thing.
Wouldn't they be better dodging out of the way rather than blocking Bob?
No, Jim. Strike first.
Oh, he's surfing him!
Yep.
Brilliant!
And
Did I say Dehedro? I meant Hellbent. I am losing my absolute mind, assuming I ever had it to begin with.
I thought that was that you were reading the chat and Dehedra said that.
We have a touchdown!
Nope, I'm just losing my goddamn mind. But anyway, I was correct. I owe myself $5.
Winning this match.
Go 3D print yourself $5.
I'll print myself a couple of gold pieces. I tried doing that once, actually. I found a something on Thingiverse for like Dungeons and Dragons gold pieces. I tried printing them out, and they came out terribly. It's like I said when I was printing out both the Doc Shellshock mini and another thing that I was doing. My printer does not like doing detail at all. Of course, it could also be the filament that I'm using. Yeah, maybe I should change it out, put something else in, just as a test to see if that's the case. 'Cause, you know that thing I was printing of like last week after the goblin? It was a dice tower and can koozie thing that my sister got me as a Christmas present a year or two ago. At this point, right now,
Yeah.
I got about halfway through it, and for whatever reason, the filament got jammed somewhere in there. I think it like stripped in the feeder, so it just stopped. So it just kept on printing for several layers without anything feeding into it.
We're not playing soccer.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, and I've not restarted the print again, partly for the fact that I've been frustrated and partly for the fact that it took literally 40 hours. 40 hours to get to that point.
Using an
Yeah.
blood bowl.
That is one of those just want to throw your hands up and give up moments.
Yeah. And here's actually the really fun part, right? When I finally got around to when I finally realized, wait a minute, I can test the fit and see how well a can is in this, so I can actually get an idea for it. It was too small for the can, so it was so I would have to reprint it anyway for it to do half of what it wanted to do to begin with.
You have to make it slightly bigger for the cans.
By millimeters. Millimeters.
Well, the good news is that you had to reprint it in the first place.
This is true. But now I need to figure out a good time when I've got like a spare 40 hours that I don't have to listen to this thing running for.
Now, if you trusted its reliability, I would say, hey, have it go while you're on your trip.
Yeah, the problem
come
is
back.
that I'm gone for a week as opposed to 2 days. But yeah, like seriously, I need to frickin' babysit this thing. I mean, I'll admit, as I probably said before, it's not the best 3D printer ever. But
But it works.
it works. It's fine. It does what it does, and as long as I keep my expectations reasonable, it does it fine. I mean, it's not a high class thing. It's definitely a beginner's model. But yeah, I'm not specifically complaining about it for being what it is. I'm frustrated with how some of it turns out. But again, I can't be super disappointed with it. I've had a lot of fun with it. How many more things can I say to make my point?
Let up on his opponent for 1 second.
I can see what Hellbent was wanting to do.
Yeah, I do too, and I love it myself. But he can still threaten the ball carrier with the werewolf, even with the Black Orc on the ground.
Yep.
We're here for Blood Bowl, damn it, not Chun, waxes poetically about 3D printers. Right. So instead of 3D printers, Chupa Chups lollipops.
Perfectly good punch would service just as well, though.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing.
These things are
I should probably say
delicious.
something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers.
Speaking of things,
All I can think of is splat.
that's happening.
Yeah. Couple of zombies being thrown about in random directions that the animations could not allow. Now it's a double 1 on a reroll to catch.
That's not good. Especially since he didn't pick up the Black Orc on the sideline.
Oh, that too.
Because that means both the Wraith and Werewolf are free.
Hoo-hoo. Wraith and Werewolf are free. There's now 3 tackle zones on the ball versus SpaceJesus is 1.
And the Wraith... Oh, nope. Never mind.
Super free blitz from Mr. Brown.
Get up or get off the field.
I was going to say that he could have used the Wraith to do it, but apparently no. Circle? Nope, he's just going to go through.
Why not? I mean, Mr. Brown is only like 5 points away from another level up. If he can score twice in one half, that's fantastic.
Just do what I did against you during the admin gauntlet.
I think I may have blacked that out because it was like a 6-0 loss.
7-0, all scored by the exact same player.
Yes. Oh, that was a fun day. Man, it's a good thing we enjoy Blood Bowl.
Toad, you can still be a Blood Bowl player.
Interesting that coming from you, Bob. Or even a commentator. A prone player is a dead player. Oft times at any rate.
That was the player, by the way.
Players going for it.
Yeah, that's right. Your Picoro is the one that scored all 7 times.
Yes.
Man, you gotta love it. You knock over Mr. Orange with Doc Samson just to slip and fall in your next step to threaten the werewolf, who is likely just going to run himself up and right down the field. I mean, hell, he doesn't even need to. He can wait out this last turn as well, because that's the only player that could even reasonably reach him. And even if he had his full movement, he couldn't reach him.
Yep, I knew this was what was coming.
Scar is surfed. Scar, the son of Hulk, is KO'd by a bunch of random hooligans.
Defense is weak. Go on, boy.
Is he the son of Hulk? I think there is.
He's either the son of Hulk or he is just is one of the other variants of Hulk.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a Sakaran from World War Hulk.
Nope.
He's like from the prehistoric lands or whatever.
Something like that. I know that Maestro is another variant of Hulk.
Yeah. He's like an elderly version of Hulk who's got more wisdom and control.
Yeah.
I mean, another one that SpaceJesus could have done also was Mr. Fix-It, the Grey Hulk.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers.
Considering that
All I can think of is splat.
Another KO'd Black Orc. Man, SpaceJesus is not having a good go of it. 2 KO'd Black Orcs, a KO Goblin, an injured Goblin, and a dead Goblin. He's got the whole gamut here.
They've got the advantage, but there is no
Although he might be just doing the green Hulks.
Maybe.
Because I have to check on.
Let's see. Like, Hulk is green, Scar is, like, darker green. Aberration... I don't know about Aberration. Amadeus Cho is a green Hulk.
Yeah,
The leader is green. Who's Rick Jones?
I'm meaning
Is
the
that Hulk's friend?
Yeah, that's Hulk's friend. Who one of the things he becomes is Red Hulk, but at least one of them. Should also check Doc Samson.
Yeah, and then Thunderbolt Ross is Red Hulk. Half-Life. That's a character I don't recognize.
Yeah, all of the Hulks, all of the
Bribe worked.
all of the Hulks are like all the Black Orcs are the Green Hulks.
Okay.
So that's probably why they didn't pick Joe Fixit.
Hmm.
Because he's not a Green Hulk.
It's not that there's nothing happening in this game, because Hellbent's going to be up 2-0 unless he forgets to move Mr. Brown.
I think it's less that he'll forget to move, and more of his wanton murder will probably cost him something.
True, but 3 dice are not exactly unsafe.
True.
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
Neither are doubles. Neither are 2-die blocks. And he's definitely getting there. That's just a stun, but at this rate, he should really... I think he's done. Unless he wants to risk his bribe. Oh no, he's going after the other Black Orc! Well, he's got block with the Wraith, so, you know, it's not so bad.
Don't forget, it's turn 8, Hellbent.
Yeah, that's why I'm running laterally across the end zone for that second touchdown. Well, SpaceJesus will get 2 rounds to hopefully get his KOs back, so there's that going for him at the very least. But he still does have those injuries that are going to really hurt him. He does get all of his knockouts, though.
Yep.
And honestly, those 2 injuries being goblins, less of a problem. But that doesn't mean he can't be careful with the goblins, because he will need to be, because all of his orcs can't pick up the ball hardly.
Yeah, they're better than Saurus, at least.
This is true.
Granted, that is a small consolation prize. You are better than one of the worst people to pick up the ball.
Yeah.
Granted, yours did attempt to pass.
And succeeded. It's the catch failed.
It's because you didn't finish it.
Is it too late for the other side to counter?
You
Yeah,
didn't want to be... You didn't want to be Shiori.
A snotling baked in a pie sounds more
Yeah. It's bad. Oh, man. Am I, yes, I am subscribed to Bibu.
Funnily enough, I'm actually not subscribed to any of Advent.
And I've got, I'm subscribed to Korone, Gura, Mume, and Bibu, and Fuamoko. But that's about it. I say about it, it's still 5 of them. 6 if you count the actual number of characters.
Just hit him!
Yeah. For me, I'm subscribed to, I think, all of Myth. Do I watch all of Myth? No. When I sometimes do.
Mm-hmm.
I think all except Crony or Promise. I think I have Crony.
One thing that I did forget about, when I thought for a hot moment that when Mume was doing an art stream,
Yeah.
I'll draw people's YouTube avatars for super chats, and I look at the rules and it's like, okay, members only. All right, so I become a member of Mume. Red super chats only. All right, so what's that? $50. Well, you got my membership anyway, Mume. So,
Mm-hmm.
Crap. How do I? Oh, there's the buttons.
Yeah.
Took me a minute to find where the ban button was for a bot.
Ah.
Well, rolled a both down into a both down, but grab still is a thing, so that zombie is still not unsafe. Well, he is very unsafe.
I'm in danger. But yeah, I'm subscribed to all of Myth, all of Promise. I don't think I'm subscribed to anyone from Advent, not for lack of not wanting to. Just haven't, because, and Herb from Justice.
That reminds me, I should probably watch a little bit more of Raura, because I actually kind of liked her personality in the spelling bee.
Yeah. Oh, my happiest VTuber moment was last week on Friday. Elizabeth was doing unarchived karaoke. I was able to catch it while I was at work because makes the day go fast.
Right.
It's basically like a radio station. And she was in between like songs, like what do I want to sing thing. So I was able to like quickly on my phone type in the chat, "What is love?" You know what is love?
What? Baby, don't hurt me.
Yeah, that. And no one else was really saying that. So when she says, "Oh, what is love?" Oh, I'll look up and see if I have the perms for that, and if it's on there.
That's amazing.
So I was like, yes. One of the only times I've ever written on these chats because there's so many people, and it got read by the person.
That's great. Mr. Brown finds a double skull. That was a double unblock. How did Hellbent get 4 rerolls? I must have missed the kickoff event.
Let's check the kickoff event. Brilliant coaching. So yeah, he must have won it.
Yes, Raura, the Miss Italian who doesn't like pineapples on pizza but would put fries on pizza. Well, pineapple on pizza was really like a Canadian thing anyway. Fries on pizza is actually kind of interesting. I might actually try that because I can see that being a thing that could be cool. That might be worth a damn. But at the same time, I'm also the kind of guy that likes fries and ice cream. Because, salty and sweet works very well together.
Yep. It was a little bit ago, but there was a thing of Justice like doing stuff.
Yeah.
And Laura was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be going over to," and I forget who it was, and I'll be making pizza with them. What kind of toppings would you guys want? And Cecilia and Gigi were like, pineapple, 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 pineapple. And then after a little bit, I totally forget
Oh dear.
what
I hope that player
Elizabeth said.
will.
But she was like after a little bit of them just going pineapple, 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 then you see Elizabeth go, Elizabeth. or something. It's just like it's just the two, and Raura just trying to quickly speed it along of ending the stream and such. And then just randomly in there, just Elizabeth's just like totally not anything.
They've got the advantage.
Just had a turn where I got 4 KOs on my team as Nurgle. This is, yeah, that hurts. That sounds like that really hurts. Memes.
That player's a little short. Oh no, mine is
Herb said donkey.
Oh yeah, she is. It was like they're going pineapple, 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 pineapple.
Elizabeth,
pineapple,
donkey. Probably referencing Shrek too, but at the same time,
Yes. It's just like
donkey.
Yes.
One foot in front of the other. It's not that complicated.
Oh, that poor GFIs.
Yeah.
The failure into the success into the failure.
Yep.
Count those teeth.
And both werewolves in good position to pick up the ball. Maybe not great position, considering there's still that goblin on the next to it. But this goblin's having himself a lovely time with the fans.
And he's KO'd.
Indeed. Like I said, it's a lovely time with the fans. No one, like, it's no fun until somebody gets hurt. Then it's freaking hilarious.
They're gonna stop the ball.
Yep. But yes, Elizabeth just randomly goes, donkey! In the middle of it.
Oh man, I love I love some of the chaos of Hololive. It's just fun.
Yep. Oh, did you watch the ID tournament?
I don't believe
The
I
Indonesia
did.
tournament?
No, I'm not.
Paired off, they paired off, like, each member, like, I think it was like 5 or 6 members
Mhm.
with a member from Hololive Indonesia.
Uh-huh.
And the way that it had to work is you have to like, your ID member is supposed to help you out for like any of the instructions, like in the specific instructions that they do,
Uh-huh.
because they were going to do the instructions or anything you read in Indonesia.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. SuperSpaceJesus, I hate this game. I hope somebody spits in the creator's Denny's Grand Slam. Sure, I agree with you. This has been very rough for you. Why are you in chat during gameplay?
Yeah, you are not allowed in chat during gameplay.
Yeah. He knocks the goblin into the ball. He's got block, the goblin don't.
his claws cut like a hot knife through a halfling pie.
Not a great bounce, though.
Sorry, just popped in to complain. Okay, we can appreciate that, but yeah,
Please leave.
please.
But yeah, it wasn't just like the non. Will he use pro? No. Will he use pro?
Man, he rolled a 1 to a 3, into a 1 to another 3, into a 3.
Yay, he got the ball. But yeah, the non-Indonesian side wasn't just English.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of them was Sora.
Uh-oh.
And nothing happened. Just pushes.
Just pushes. Well, skull both
Brawler.
down. Do you use Brawler? Yes, he does. He gets a push.
Written a will.
Yep. That is one of the nice things about Brawler, is
Yeah.
sometimes it will help. Other times it's just terrible.
Yeah, sometimes you turn that both down that you didn't want into a skull that you really didn't want.
Yep. But yeah, like one of the non-Indonesians was Sora,
Yeah.
which is fun. I have no idea. Like there was a building section in it, and I have no idea how Sora and Yofi actually won that, or actually got some of the answers, because it looked like a jumbled mess. It did not make any sense. But one of the funnier teams was Ina and Anya.
Ooh.
Which the reason why it was hilarious is because Ina had to ask, I don't know if my partner is ID or JP. And then when they go,
Ooh,
okay,
zombie
so
blitz to surf the Wraith? Oh, wait, no. What am I talking about? One second. I need to do this.
Why must you fail me so often?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, if the guy was still standing, then it would have been a zombie blitz to surf the Black Orc.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would have been the right thing.
But yeah,
boy.
So immediately after Ina had said that, ooh, that's fun. Anya then goes, I may have to have someone explain it to me too.
That's
For the
good.
instructions. And then during the event, the part where it was like mainly like here's the words you have to learn and such.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's gonna try to stack it all on Mr. Brown to get all that SPP. That's not a bad idea.
During the time, it was basically they say like move 3 steps, throw a thing, crouch, jump, but all in Indonesian. Most of them, basically all of them, it was the non-Indonesian player that messed up somewhere along the line.
How do you mess up for misunderstanding a language that you yourself speak?
Well, ask Anya that, because she messed up.
I mean, I can appreciate misunderstanding English to a degree. It is 4 languages in a trench coat that adopts new words as it finds them useful.
But yes, Anya is the one that messed up.
Yeah.
Out of
Oh.
Ina and no.
Well, that was nearly a big time stunty play.
Yep. Just couldn't pick up the ball. But yeah, so Anya messed up. Was the one who messed up.
Oh.
Do not underestimate Amelia's ability to learn something in sake of competition. Because oh boy, everyone else like went about like 5-ish instructions deep.
Uh-huh.
Ame and Zeta went to 9.
Neat. What game were they playing, by the way? I don't think we've ever...
It was in Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
So basically it was like the simple instructions of crouch, jump, throw, move X spaces, turn left, turn right.
How do you mess that shit up?
Because it's you're having to translate it.
Well, sure. But,
and eventually when you get to the longer ones, because the person speaking it to you is a native speaker, they start naturally slightly going faster.
That's also true. I suppose so.
And then what was another one another thing that happened during this? Oh, while Ina and Anya were learning it, like doing their little learning phase, Uh, so, the thing that Anya said to Ina to just have tell her what to do was, it was hadap depan, which is face forward in Indonesian.
Okay.
So Ina accidentally goes, face the bread?
That's an invasion.
To be fair, that's where my mind went.
His HR department
She look. She and her character looked down at the bread. She was only like, face the bread, but it's supposed to be face forward.
What was the bread forward?
Isn't that your mumbo?
Well, technically, it was in her hand,
So there you
But-
go.
but it was one of
Task
those things
failed
that's like,
successfully.
yes.
In the meantime, Space Jesus is trying a hard side right heavy you play.
And Hellbent kind of said no with his kick
Yeah.
because he put it on the left, which means in order to actually get it all the way over there, he has to hand it off.
And I mean the high kickoff to get into aberration beneath the ball wasn't bad, and he is not handing off.
That's not a good idea because that's still it's
I should
An
probably say
idea?
something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers.
still not a great idea.
All I can think of is splat.
Well, considering that one of his wolves and the wraith are marked up on the right side, Mr. Brown is free, but there isn't exactly a clean shot to get at the goblin with him. He can get there.
Exactly where it is exactly 4 spaces away from the flesh golem on the left. It is a direct diagonal path.
You have a point. You have a point. But Hellbent has decided not to capitalize on that, and is probably going to blitz with Mr. Brown because it's a werewolf.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a 2 die into a 1.
I mean, the Flesh Golem Blitz is funnier, don't get me wrong, but Indonesian is very chirpy, and I mean it in a bird speech.
It actually is. If you ever catch one of the Hololive Indonesians actually doing actually speaking Indonesian, it is very chirpy.
A little,
how it sounds.
a little bit. Thinking back on the Holotori dance video, I got a little bit of that from Rene, yes.
Yeah. The only downside for that one is the fact that Rene did not get a full verse.
Right. I mean, the only one. I mean, what? Subaru, Mume, Kiara, and Eagle Girl.
What is with these fans?
These are a lot. Yeah, they're ravenous today. I mean, Blood Bowl fans are traditionally bloodthirsty, but these guys, they don't want them. They don't want to kill people. They want their suffering to continue.
Yeah, just want them over on the side constantly.
So they're closer to throw more bottles at. There it is.
Whoa.
Just take the both
Yep.
down, Space. Okay. The talking about Hololive has just gotten me into a point here. Why didn't he try to blitz the ball carrier?
I think he saw the ability to surf something, and he is taking it.
You know what? Fair enough. It is games
is
like that I
Hellbent.
want to kick whoever decided to not have dice log in the balls, I promise you. There was not a single foul appearance out of the 20, 30 blocks? Well, you have to block the one guy with foul appearance in order for it to work.
Yeah. And it is a 1 in 6, and it's rare for it to fully
Louis.
activate.
Or Louis, however you... Lui. Tanake Louis or Louis. Hawk Girl. That's another. He's just. Who cares about scoring? Just surf Black Orcs. Why not?
And he forced his opponent to pick it.
Into the crowd they go.
Defense is weak. Go
Oh,
on.
hey, and not a KO this time.
Didn't even break armor. That works. Roll a one on the dodge or rush rather.
It wasn't even the dodge. He succeeded the dodge.
Well, it was also a dodge because he's frenzy. He has to follow the Black Orc. He was next to that Black Orc. He had to dodge away. Where was this thing?
Yeah, but I meant he succeeded the dodge. He failed the GFI.
I don't see a dodge.
There's only one word to say about this ball.
Not a word, Jim. A sound.
Granted, with the way that things have been going with how the game has been showing people swinging at things,
There is no
I'd
dodge.
be
There was
surprised.
no dodge roll. There was no dodge roll from that. Just a GFI. Or do you GFI before the rush? Before the dodge?
Apparently, that's how this apparently works.
Risky action, Bob.
Well,
No,
risky Zarg
Well-
dice, but he gets Defender stumbles at least.
Sure.
but he's not moving,
Right.
so he's gonna get surfed anyway. Because that's what Element looks like he's going to do.
Oh, he tries to foul with the ball carrier and slips and falls and goes to Bud, who catches it. Why does the zombie have the ball?
Believe this.
Because he wants to hand it off to the werewolf.
A blind halflings match or something?
Oh, brother. Man. Like,
Yep,
we
and
knew
there it is, and there's the boosh.
we knew that Space was having a bad time for risking a rule break coming into here, but
Well, this is turning into
this is absolutely this is real rough.
Yep.
And another block onto the Black Orc from the Mr. Orange. Like is not, considering that's the only way he can get the Zomble down the field in order to get Mr. Brown into scoring position again.
Yep. Although he has to wait until next turn to hand off the ball, though.
Yeah,
He can't
unless
reach.
he pass it. Well, he can't pass, so what am I talking about? So yeah.
Yep. Zombies can't pass.
He's handing it off to Mr. Black!
Predictable
Who
and
can pass
Notice the results.
on a 4-up. Oh, he's just going to hand it off
Next turn. You know what? I'm not against that. I'm not against that. Space, you put up a good fight.
They've got the advantage.
You certainly did.
There's the belt down. Ooh, that... Wait, what?
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 No, it's a oh, it was a 5 and a 4. I thought it was 6 and 4.
Mr. Orange.
Use brawler.
Yeah.
Personal space. They should
Yeah.
contact his HR
He in fact did
department
not use
immediately.
brawler.
How are they going to catch or run with a ball if they're constantly writhing around on the ground?
Anyway, going back to what I was saying, even if you don't feel like it was a great game for you, Space, it was at least ways fun enough to watch, or at least ways fun enough to talk about HoloLive and 3D printers.
Yeah.
But we did learn some things, especially about the order of operations. Like, I don't think any of us necessarily knew that GFIs happened before dodges.
And now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
No, he's
Now
going to score with Mr. Black. He's blitzing with Half-Life.
Our Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is
Mr. Brown. He's blitzing Half-Life with
He's
Mr. Brown.
yes, he's blitzing Half-Life with Mr. Brown. Did we figure out who Half-Life was as a character?
No.
Because that was one of the other ones that I didn't know about. HellbentWolfbot wins the game at that final whistle, 4-0, and now I've got a chocolate and vanilla lollipop covered in covered in the crumbs of a squash fritter. A little salt never hurt that flavor combination, though.
Huzzah for the constant spinny thingy-maboober.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's broken again. Oh, lordy running. Well, we can at least ways get into the game, get into that from elsewhere.
I think one of the reasons why that happens is because it's wanting to validate but can't.
Possibly.
Because, like, nearly every one of my matches has had that prior to this one, which was auto-validation.
All right. All right, we got there. It is 4-0. Mr. Pink, the Ghoul Runner, gets MVP. And the leader gets MVP for SuperSpaceJesus. Statistics are kind of... Well, actually, no, what are those statistics? Touchdowns, 2 inducements on the Gammas. I don't know. 1 death, so that's a thing. That's what I forgot about. 13 to 6 injuries. 5 KOs on one side. Fairly even on blocks, 56 to 46. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. 6 sustained injuries to 15.
Who has hypnotic gaze?
Nobody.
Why is it a stat?
Then the same reason that zap, stab, projectile, vomit, jump over.
Those are all things you can do.
Without the skills?
Yeah, you can jump over without the skill.
You can stab without the skill?
Well, stab. The reason why stab, zap, and jump over and projectile vomit are all there is because you could technically have a person that can do that, and the assassin can do the stab, troll can do the projectile vomit, zap is from the wizard, and jump over, anybody can jump over.
Note to self, I don't
know.
figure out how jump over works.
You stand next to someone, you click and hold, and then there's a little arrow icon over a square. And then you can do an agility test to try to jump over the person that's downed.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, no worries, SuperSpaceJesus. Just something for later. Here, like you being behind by 3 at that point. Yeah, we can all understand and agree that it's not necessary that it's not going to be enforced, but that's just a rule that we have to keep people from cheating and screen sniping. That's the word.
Yep.
Anyway, SPP, the important bits. Oh no. Mr. Black and Mr. Brown both get 6. Mr. Pink got 4 for the MVP. Mr. White, 2 for 1 injury. So, decent amount of stuff for Hellbent. Meanwhile, only leader, because SuperSpaceJesus couldn't get anything going, unfortunately.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, those games happen. It's unfortunate when they happen to you, but... My only level up is from a Black Orc score. Well, at least when you got a Black Orc score... Now I'm not the only one that has the scoringest Black Orcs. Still have a ways to go to beat Angrork, but yeah, you know, whatever. Meanwhile, let's see.
You also did that on a team that has less Black Orcs.
Also true. Also true. That was also Blood Bowl 2, so...
Yeah.
Well, with that, let's see, there's also Passlin Meme Sin Lord, which are apparently done as well. How did that game go? 2-0 in favor for Passel. a minus armor value blitzer getting MVP, and Teratophilia getting MVP for him. A bloater with points is always good. And not at all undecent numbers across the board. A little bit more for Passel than memes, but you know, it's if you got KO'd 4 times in one turn, yeah, you're probably not going to have as much SPP as the other guy. But yeah, good games on all fronts, I'm sure. Now, if you don't mind, I have some leveling up to do myself. Let's see, we have Nicole and Dime with 6 points.
I'm glad I went and looked because I almost accidentally gave Hellbent's score to ours.
Shall I go validate? Yes, go right ahead, Hellbent.
Yep. I'm putting him in on challenge since I can.
All right, cool. All
Just
right.
why I was like, oh, better go check the scores before I do something stupid.
Yeah. Okay, Nicole, what do you get randomly for passing? Running pass!
That's actually very good on a chameleon skink.
Yeah. Certainly better than Cloudburster to a particular extent. Might actually use this.
Well, you'll use it probably accidentally.
Sure.
Because it's just if you don't use up your movement if you do a quick pass.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants with the level ups. It was like, dude, I've been having a my record hasn't been all that great this season either. Like what am I on? Like 0, 1, and 3 now? Considering I lost to Digi before this whole thing started, so yeah. Let's see. General random skill. Or, oh, actually, no, I can choose a skill. Because I got 6.
Where's the fun in that?
Well, I know, but...
You could also random a secondary.
Ah, yes, an agility skill on the Saurus.
You don't know. It might be useful.
It
He might get Doge.
He might get Doge. To a particular extent, though, I'd much rather just get Block or Frenzy.
Or he might get Jump Up.
I'm not gonna. I won't lie. Jump Up on a Saurus sounds pretty scary.
Or he might even get.
Yeah, you know, like catch, diving catch,
diving
safe
tackle.
pair of hands.
Or he could get defensive and make sure that people can't use guard.
Because how many people actually have taken guard this season?
Absolutely none.
Exactly, so...
He could get sneaky get.
Yeah, for all the times that I don't foul.
So basically, diving tackle, basically the second row of agility.
Yeah. So a 1 in 4 chance to get something that I actually... Although sprint, maybe. Sure feet, maybe. But
sure feet is like basically the top row and the bottom right. Sprint is kind of because you're not doing a GFI in general with a Saurus is bad.
Yeah.
But the fact that you could just re-roll it and basically make him effectively a less agile bull centaur.
Mm-hmm. Ah. Man, this is just gonna be this is a choice, isn't it? Do I just get, like, block because it's just generally good?
Or do you get guard and be the first person to have guard?
Which honestly wouldn't be that bad either. What happened to your werewolf? Save money and hire a new werewolf. Yeah, what happened to the werewolf? What do you get? It's about
Let me go look real quick. So
one has blodge. That's good.
One has blodge. The other one got pro and kick.
Show it on stream. Okay, sure. I'll show it on stream. Pro and... Come on, Gabo. Keep running. Yep. Mr. Black. Pro. Kick.
Give Mr. Pink a random passing skill.
Can he even get passing? He can get passing.
You can do it. He has 6 SPP. You can random it.
Block, Dauntless, Fend, Shadowing, Strip Ball, Sure Hands, Tackle, Wrestle. All would have been good. Yeah, I know, right? Dirty Player wouldn't even be the worst. I had that exact same opinion about passing skills when he rolled Nicole and Dime's stuff, or whoever it was.
Well, I have 2 Hail Mary pass players.
Yeah, don't you feel good about yourself?
I have yet to use Hail Mary pass.
Sure.
Because anybody they want to pass it to is normally close enough. Bro, werewolf.
It's so bad. I'm so sorry, Hellbent. But you did curb stomp Space Jesus, so,
Basically, everything on this list except for kick is good on the werewolf.
I know.
Like,
It's okay.
even Fend,
A sure
Fend
hand
would be
school
good.
now, too. There you go. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go... Oh, fuck. You got me thinking about it now, dude. You know what?
Like, how?
You know what? Skip it. It's Crenbowl. Crendor hasn't chosen a genuine skill in Blood Bowl 3 hardly ever. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take a 1 in 4 chance. Random skill agility, diving tackle, dodge, jump up. Give me something that's not terrible. Diving tackle.
Actually pretty good on a Saurus. If you set him up next to something, it's like, well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I got 4 strength, and you're probably not dodging away from this.
And
Have
as
fun now.
if anybody was dodging away from diving tackle to begin with, considering we gave it to 2 strength skinks and it still works.
True.
All right, Althea and Razia.
Ooh. Hellbent is in 4th currently.
Okay, Althea and Razia. Randomly chosen agility skill. What do we get here? Sprint would be great. Leap, tolerable. Safe pair of hands wouldn't be bad. Sidestep, jump up would be great. Diving, catch.
I'm 17th.
Watch this one will be sneaky git. Safe pair of hands.
Okay, that's a okay skill.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
No, not terrible. Not one of the ones I would have wanted, but yeah, because like catch, diving catch, jump up, sidestep, sprint, especially with sure feet.
You are currently 2 spaces above Crendor.
Who, me or Hellbent?
You.
Okay. That doesn't mean I'm anywhere near qualifying, but...
Oh no, Crendor is in the last currently.
Oh, delightful. All right, let's roll for expensive mistakes here. What do we get? I rolled a 1.
So you lose.
I lose
10K.
D3, so I lose 10K, yeah? You know what?
Yeah, so it's not
it
that
was
bad.
the least damaging of the worst result.
Yep. Well, I think that it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, it only yeah, because like honestly, I'm not in a position. Let's see, 100k. Well, I could get another Saurus. I could get another Skank. Why would I want to, though? That's a question.
You could also get 10 cheerleaders.
This is also very true.
Do you want 10 cheerleaders? No.
No.
But can you have them? Yes.
Yeah.
The Blood Bowl 3, because the fact that the cheerleaders on the field are tied to how many cheerleaders you have, has actually had, like, every single time I've made a team, I have bought cheerleaders.
It just, you have the option. You don't want to miss out on it.
Yep. I mean, I have my Skaven
Especially depending on
cheerleaders.
which variety of kink you have, then... There you go. Oh, boy.
And if you pick Nurgle cheerleaders, you're just wrong.
Or orc cheerleaders, you're just wrong.
The Nurgle's ones are worse.
I know.
In my opinion, Nurgle's ones are definitely worse.
Do I have Nurgle cheerleaders? What else?
think you
Underworld,
should.
Skaven, Necromantic, Orc, Dwarf, Dark Elf, Chaos. No, I don't have the Nurgle cheerleaders.
Let's see if they're in the store.
They're not.
When-
Whenever I get on the game, I always check the store. Is that a good habit to be in? No, especially if I want to save money, but
Oh, hey, I can get the Renegades cheerleaders.
yeah, get the
If
goats.
I had more.
Get the goat cheerleaders. Yeah, no. Anyway.
Oh, hey. I could also, for for 12, basically 1,200, yeah, 1,200 Warpstone, get the Black Orc and Chaos Renegades and Elven Union cheerleaders.
Yeah.
But that is actually more expensive than buying the Chaos Renegade and Black Orc cheerleaders.
Well, if you had all, it would be a bit of a savings if you didn't have all three, but
Yeah, I have one of the three.
you can
Still
show
wish. Yeah.
nothing. I'm just looking at what Kitsu's saying. You can show the stupidity I posted in Discord Age of Wonders 4 working as intended. Oh wow, that's a that is a question, all right, in the Discord that I'm not going to repeat because it's a back end issue. But yeah. Oh. It is 9:30 on a Wednesday. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good if anyone cares about Lord, but I don't.
Now it is time for you to play Hollow Cure.
No, now is the time for me to sweep and mop floors.
But Hollow Cure.
But money so I can buy more Hollow Cure pulls.
But the way you do that is by defeating other fans.
That is true. Alright, but yeah. Alright. Sure, give me a second here, Kitsu. Go, react. Now I just gotta, let's see, window capture. Capture Discord. I hate that that's so small. Full screen? It's not much better. Oh, that is a terrible, terrible. Thanks for hosting this match. Hope you had fun. Oh, it was an absolute blast, Hellbent. Thank you for turning us on to it. Hang on, I'll see if I can change this thing's size any. There we go. That's a bit better.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Gura doing the... It's not Jason Paradise. It's, what's it? I'm fucking subscribed to that guy and I don't remember his name. I decided to set up a surf clinic at about halftime. You absolutely did.
He shouldn't have jumped. The show's not that bad.
Good pull on that. But yeah, this is all, whoop. This is what Kitsu has been sending me on this, Age of Wonders 4. Take care and have a great night. Yeah, you too, Hellbent. That was a great game. Space Jesus, if you're still about, thank you for it. It was a good game to have you. I'll be honest, I know nothing of Age of Wonders 4.
It takes a bit to actually make armies in that.
Okay.
Like, and for somehow the AI has a full stack, and I think so the things that are showing attacking are the 3 that she has, and like they have like late game stuff basically all maxed.
That's amazing.
So, yeah.
So yeah, I am sorry that you have to deal with that, Kitsu. All right, well, with that, I think that's as good a time as any to end off, right? 2 games,
Yep.
A lot of fun. There was salt, there was sugar, emphasis on sugar with the lollipop that I've been eating all day. But yeah, thank you all for hanging around and being here. Digi for having a great game. That was a very fun one.
Yep.
And for hanging around with Hellbent's game. Pardon me. And in the meantime, let's see. This Sunday there is not D&D. That would have been last week, but we canceled that. The week after, what?
I'm not sure if they're gonna have if we're gonna wait for another person to join or not.
Yeah, that's right.
Session.
Yeah, that's right. Because Zach got himself into, well, didn't get himself into. He has been the target essentially of problems in his schedulings. So he's not going to be able to join us anymore, unfortunately.
Yep.
That's rough. And Zach, it was fun to have you, and I hope you get that figured out at some point, and you can come back and have more fun, because it was great having you. But beyond that, I'm not going to be around for next session either. I'm actually going to be in Washington State.
The good state.
Yeah. Maybe better in some ways than New York in some regards, but
it is mired by having Idaho next to it.
I actually kind of like Idaho. Besides, isn't it usually Oregon that's being the one that's saying we want to join Idaho?
Yeah, a bit, but Idaho is incredibly red.
Sounds brilliant to me. Anyway, before we get into that, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for hanging around, chatting, being all around cool dudes. There'll be more Blood Bowl, maybe. Or I'll just be gone for 2 weeks. Who knows? Who knows anything right now? But until then, I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, all. Where did my buttons go? There they are.
I don't know how yous done it, but I know yous done it!
He's dead.